Good evening, everyone. We are starting an advanced class now. We are on Tuesday, and we have some people here already sharing cameras. It's so good. So we were discussing about a theme to talk about today, and I have some plenty of questions here for you. Okay. Hmm. So, for example, is a very polemical one here. What are some of your goals or dreams for the future? This is the first question. What are some of your goals or dreams for the future? And the person that's going to answer this one first for me is going to be Inez. Inez, tell me, what are some of your goals and dreams for the future?
Oh, my dream is to get retired one day. I hope.
I hope to. In Brazil
But
is getting
yeah,
more difficult.
this is a
Yes.
problem. But my future goals, to be honest, is not future. It's happening now. I was
Ooh,
hired
that's
from I was hired from a cruise ship company. So I'm going to work with them, I believe, late July or early June. So
mm-hmm.
this is my goal now, and because of that, I'm studying English. It's not the it wasn't my first plan, but
Mm-hmm.
now I
But it
decided to
happened.
follow. Yeah, now I decided to follow
Mhm.
this plan because it's good for me. It's good for earning money. It's good for improve my English and to have new experiences in my life.
That's so nice. Very good. Congratulations on your new
Thanks.
achievement. I'm
Yeah,
so
thanks,
proud of you.
thanks, man.
For real. Wow.
Yeah, this course helped me
So
a lot.
good. It's good to see. It's good to hear that.
Yes, because I started studying
It's
English with this course. No, I wasn't following this class, online class with you, but I was
mhm,
studying since 2020. So yes, it helped me a lot.
good. And it was your first contact with English,
Yes.
or were you like a gamer person like before and
No,
watch
no,
a lot of video games and stuff?
no. I played video games in the past, but I have no idea what the guys were saying during the games. So
Okay,
my
because
first contact,
it was like mute games, right?
yeah. Sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
understand you.
It was like mute games. They didn't have like dialogues that people talk to.
Yeah, mute
It
games
was just
or
texts.
I only did some single how do you say it, single stories inside the game. So
Uh
I
huh.
it wasn't there was no chatting between the games between the players.
Okay, it was like
Okay.
just single player games,
Yeah, no, there were some games that I could
multiplayer.
play online, but I did it with Brazilian guys, not with the
Okay,
people from
got
abroad,
it.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I had a friend that she played with people like Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, I know.
I don't like this kind of games because it's too competitive for me. I
Yeah.
prefer like single player ones that you have a story to follow and you take something from there.
I played a lot when I was younger, but now I don't have
That's
more
good.
time. Yeah.
I still have a little time to play, so I
Oh,
keep
good,
playing.
good.
But it was your first contact, you said.
Yeah, it
Wow.
was my first contact
Did
with the discourse, with the
mm-hmm,
idioms, language. I don't know the
mm-hmm.
name.
Yes.
And it was I bought this book in October 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, I've never talked the English in my life, so I've been
Wow.
studying since then. Yeah,
That's so
and
good. And I
yeah,
see
it's
you're
good.
very committed to the course, right?
Yes, it helped me a lot. Yeah, I'm very committed, and I'm the half. I'm doing the second book now, advanced book, and I'm in the half of the book, in the middle of the book.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it helped me a lot.
That's so cool. That's so cool. And what about you, Marcelo?
Oh,
What
my
are of your goals and dreams for the future?
My plans for the future. I'm going to be fluent in English. I'm going to be a master degree in biology, my area, my
That's so
profession,
great.
and
That's so
I'm
great.
going to have a good job with a good salary in my area of biology.
So great. That's so great. Do you already work in the area?
No, I can't work. I'm not work nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I have a job in in, in happy in in fast time.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you are going to start your degree, your master degree, or you already started
I'm right starting.
next
I'm
year?
going to do the test next year.
Oh, that's so good. I am looking for a certification too for some stuff that I'm studying. So I think I will look for it too. It's so great. Who else
Okay.
here is here? So Washington, about you, Mister. So, what are some of your goals or dreams for the future?
Well, for the future, I want to do something that will be remembered, like so people never forget me.
Hmm. So
Yeah.
you're aiming for something great.
Oh, not that great. More like a video game, my story,
Hmm. Ah, you're going to be a programmer,
Uh,
developer.
no, I'm going to be more of a storyteller. I don't know a single thing about
Hmm.
programming.
Okay, got. Ah, you're going to make like how can I say? You're going to create something like a story itself, not to build or program anything.
Yes, but if the stars become some animated show or a video game, then I wouldn't say no to.
It's good. It's good. It's a good dream. When I was young, I thought I was going to be an astronaut. Then I realized I was afraid of heights. So no way. I am afraid of heights. I cannot climb a ladder and feel not afraid. Like, Jesus, help! You know.
Mm,
About you, Mr. Julio. Hello. Long time no see.
Hello, Roman. Long time. How are you?
I'm fine. And you, Mister? How are you doing today?
I'm really good today.
That's so great. Did you have a nice weekend?
Yes, I'm having a nice week. I had a nice weekend because I went to mm,
Let
a
me ask, a
wedding.
barbecue party?
Yes, again, again.
Really? Really?
Really, it
No
wasn't
way.
a part of wedding of my brother.
Oh, that's so good. Did you drink a lot?
Yes.
Good. Good. I went out this weekend too. I went out to drink with a friend. We played a lot and we drank not too much, but we drank the necessary. We had some hot dogs too, and then it was a good time. It was a good time.
That's
It wasn't a wedding, but it was a good time. So,
uh,
we are talking about some goals and dreams again for the second time. And I asked you about your weekend because it was been like 3 classes that you don't show up. I'm just want a new update. And
Yeah.
what do you have for a goal or a dream in the future for your life?
Mm, I I wanted to buy a car because I had a car, but I sold it I think 2 years ago to buy a land. And
That's good. It's like adult toys. You know, like cars,
yeah,
piece of land, apartments, houses. The toys are getting expensive, right?
yeah, it's very expensive, especially in the last year when the price of the gas skyrocketed.
Yes, skyrocket. Yes, of course. The
And another dream I have
mm,
to build my own house because I live in a rented house.
ooh, you know what? You can buy a apartment and you make it a rentable apartment for people to rent it and use the money of the rent of the other person to pay your own own house. And then after
Yes,
you pay your house, you put your house to rent, and then you buy another house and put both to rent and get the money from both to pay another house, and you make like the pyramid scheme, you know?
Oh, good.
I'm thinking
Good
about
idea.
to buy a house with the. I have a place rented to a store,
Mm,
and
good
I want to
commercial
use
point.
this money to
A
create.
commercial is a commercial building is
Yeah,
good. You can put there to rent, and person is going to rent, make profits, pay you. That's so good.
so I can
Look,
to
mm,
finance to installment a house and pay with this money.
that's a good plan. Is a good plan. Is it your goal for the future?
Yeah, but I also have a land, and I thinking about to build my. But I think it will be really hard to me.
It's going to be hard. It's not going to be
I have
impossible,
to
but it's
work a
going to be
lot.
hard. Yes, of course. But it's a good plan. It's a good plan. My cousin was talking to me this last lunch. I think it was yesterday, and he said a friend of mine, she bought a beach house on the beach there, and she doesn't live there. And I said, why? Ah, because she rents it and she uses the money to live. And I was like, wow, stonks. She's a genius. And there's
Yeah.
a lot of people that does that. Yes. And for you, Chieli, how are you doing?
Oh, hello. I'm fine. I'm
You're
fine.
fine? You look
Yeah.
tired.
Little.
Are you a little tired? Okay. Did you go to the
Yeah.
gym today?
Uh,
No.
no.
I can hear. I know when you go and when you're not because you ah,
Tomorrow is
tomorrow.
Army Day.
Ah, I start on Monday. I start next week. No, don't go.
Tomorrow is Army Day.
Okay, tomorrow is Arm Day.
Yes.
Are you going to be strong as Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Ah, no, Graciano Barbosa. No, 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 no.
Big arms.
No, no, no.
Yay. You're
No,
going to
no.
hold the weight of the world on your arms and you're going to say, I take it. I can handle it.
Ok, isso é o que eu encontrei na internet.
Look, every time I talk to you, Siri got crazy, nuts, and she starts talking to me. The same for my assistant here. So, tell me, Acheli, what are your goals for the future or your dreams? What do you plan for your life?
Future.
Yes, future is a complex idea,
Travel.
right?
Travel. Improve my English.
It's a good plan. Good, good.
Yes.
What else? Improve your English. Would you like to live outside the country or not?
Yes.
Where?
Italy.
Italy. Oh, Italy is good.
Because
I
food.
had a couple of friends that were there. They live there. They are rich now, or trying to.
Yes. Um,
That's all.
that's all no moment to guess.
That's all you can share, right? Because I know you have bigger plans.
Yeah,
Do you have any WhatsApp group with the people who were participating in the classes? Oh, good question. Good question. I don't think they do, but I can post a link here about some social media that we can have get in touch. But I don't know if it's allowed, but I will put here. No. Oops. But talking about this kind of things, we were talking, Shelly, about the dreams and this kind of situation about life. And oops, just a moment. Here. What is my time? Oh no, Fernando, no. I'm going to ask you now. Because you just left and then you return. We can make a group in this link after, okay? And then we talk on DM and then make it afterwards, okay? No, right now we can't. So the question for Fernando now. Fernando, how was your day? How are you doing today?
Fine.
Fine. And
Yeah.
about your dreams for the future. What do you want to do? What are your goals? What do you plan to do for a living?
I think I want to learn something about music, like a
Music.
musician or something.
Oh, that's so good. Do you know how to play any instrument?
Actually, no.
No. Which
No.
instrument would you like to play first?
I want to try the keyboard for first.
Keyboard is good. When I was a kid, I had a keyboard. It wasn't a professional one, but it was a good keyboard.
Yeah, no.
I used to play, you know, the song that we call here in Brazil, Cai Cai Balão.
Oh, I know
On the
it. I know it.
on the keyboard. It's so good.
The
People
first
say
instrument.
that's.
Oh,
Tell me.
say.
No, you say it first.
Uh,
You started.
okay. The first instrument I played was a flute.
Flute are good too. I don't have enough breath to play flute.
I really tried, but I never learned how to play this.
Me neither. Actually, I never tried enough. You know, like the real thing. Like, oh, I'm going to learn how to play flute. No, never. It wasn't my thing, you know. I like
Yeah.
noisier stuff. I play the drums. I know how to play drums, not as good as professionals, but every week I go to the course and I play drums for at least 1 hour in a row. I played in a concert when I went to a birthday party. They had a band there and I asked for the drummer if I could, and he said, okay, you can. And I played Timaya's song. But I tried to play the trumpet, but it wasn't good. I had no coordination for that. Because you have to have the coordination with your mouth to do the right positions to do the notes, and you have to have coordination with your fingers to press the buttons on top of the trumpet, you know?
Yeah, I know.
And for me, this is so difficult.
Those are really nice.
So,
I'll say.
Mm. Tell me, your turn.
Okay. I want to learn. I want to know drums too.
It's a good instrument, but remember, you have to manage your feet and your arms at the same time.
Exige bastante coordenação motora, eu acho.
Yes, you have to have a lot of coordination. Of course, you have. Of course, you do. I saw a guy on Instagram that he plays the drums and he plays single-handed. Like he uses only one hand to play it. It's incredibly difficult, but he managed to do it. Of course, it's just for showcase, you know, like there are a lot of tries, you know, like they try a lot of times to do the video, and he posts like 40 seconds, 30 seconds of content of doing a extremely difficult song in one shot, and you say like, wow, so beautiful, but don't know if he has a band or not. And it's very divided, the opinion of the public, you know. There are people that look and say, oh, this is overplaying, this is not necessary, you don't need to play like this. And there are people that say, oh, good guy, you know. I am the side of the coin that says, wow, good guy.
I think
I'm
it's
not
the
the guy.
same.
I think it's very, very good. It's like the guy from Slipknot, you know, that he plays very, very, very fast.
Good.
I don't think I know it, but I can imagine it.
It's so good. If you follow me there, I can send you posts if I find it, because I don't know the name of the guy. I'll send some links here. So let me see here. Who had not talked yet? Ariel cannot. Julio okay. Thierry okay. Fernando okay. Washington okay. Okay, let's change the question. So, oh, this is good. And we are going to learn a lot with you. Enes, tell me, how do you cope with stress or challenges in your life? How do you deal with it?
With stress?
Yes.
I like to listen to music sometimes.
I thought you were
And
going to say, I like to have stress.
but yes, no one likes, but I think that the stress, it's good to help you to step outside of your comfort zone. But
It's a consequence, I think, of
yeah,
stepping out
yes,
of.
yeah,
It's not like,
yeah,
oh, this is necessary to help me go out of my comfort. I think stress is the result of you going out of your
yeah,
comfort zone.
yeah, yes, yes, yes. I agree with you. Yeah, that is one of the consequences. But in general, I
Mhm.
like to listen to music and to go for a walk sometimes. I like to walking and listening to music at the same moment, at the same time.
Okay, you put your earbuds and then you go just for have a jogging.
Yeah.
What kind of music do you listen to?
In general, my genre, right? My genre is
Genre.
my
Yes.
preferred genre is rock music. I grew up in 90s, so you can imagine, yeah, Slipknot
Yeah, that's
and
good.
there is one band that I like more is Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit. Oh, it's so
Yeah,
good.
and some kinds of
Fly
hip hop
Away,
and
right?
rap house. Yes, Eminem, Dr. Dre. These guys. In Brazil, I
Oh,
like
Dr.
the
Dre.
yeah.
I
I like it.
was listening to a playlist on Spotify when I was working out this week, and it started playing 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, and a lot of old songs. I was like, wow, what a nostalgic
Yeah,
playlist I have
I
here.
like. In Brazil, I like the more Raimundos. Yeah,
Raimundos is good.
yeah. The old
I'm
music.
sad
Okay.
I am sad that they quit playing
Yeah,
playing songs.
he died recently. He passed away. One of
Yes, he
these.
passed out. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
he had something like disease or something, or it was natural like the
I don't
natural
know
death.
what happens.
Me neither.
I think he had any problem, heart problem. I don't know.
A heart problem.
Yeah,
Okay, it's I'll take a look after. I know that he stopped singing because he went to church, I think, and then he
yeah,
stopped
yeah.
and he got sick.
He becomes a no about the main singer or about
Yeah.
the last guy who died.
Oh no, I don't know. Is the same person or not? Because I don't follow the bands, you know.
Oh no, the first singer he was called Rodolfo. I don't know if you remember about Rodolfo. He
I
stopped
remember the name, but
he stopped
he
singing
stopped.
because he become
Christian.
priest. I don't know.
Shepherd.
Yeah, and the last guy
Okay.
who died, and the
Preacher.
name was Caniço, the nickname, never that actually, and he died.
It was
I
another
think that
person. I remember.
he had a heart problem.
Oh God, this is sad.
Mm.
It's sad, but it happens, right? It's natural. We
Yeah.
have to deal with it. Like we cannot be like cold and okay, this is meant to happen. But it's kind of okay. What can we do? Nothing. So okay, move on. You know. But it's sad, one thing or not. Let me see here, Mr. Marcelo. How do you deal with stress or problems and challenges in your life?
Oh, when I have challenges and I have stress, I plan what to do. And when I am stressed, I drink a tea and listen some music. I like rock music.
That's good. I can imagine you listen to, for example, Led Zeppelin and having your tea like dum, 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 and then you have your mint tea like wow,
Drinking
this
tea
is
this
so
way, listening to
relaxing.
One person who likes tea don't like rock. Do you think the person who
It's
likes
like
tea likes
completely
classical
opposite.
music?
That's completely opposite. It's like I can imagine like a person drinking tea with earbuds listening to Civil War from Guns N' Roses, you know, like it's a very noisy song. And the person's relaxing, they're like, okay, good.
But it's a good song.
Yeah, they are good songs. I have to listen to it again because it's been a long time that I don't listen to. And you, Mr. Julio, what about you? How do you deal with stress and how do you manage to deal with your challenges? What do you do to relax and deal with it?
Nowadays, I can deal with stress in a good way, but some years ago, I was really an anxious person.
Oh, I know how it is.
I usually to become very sad by myself and to blame sometime myself. with a little thing that can solve without problem.
So you worry too much about stuff that you shouldn't.
Yeah.
But nowadays it's fine. You can deal with it.
Now
Like,
I can deal in a better way, but I think I need to improve a little bit more
oh,
because
yeah,
some-
it's necessary every time. It's necessary to improve. It's good.
yeah, sometimes I lose my sleep because little things.
Oh, got it. Got it. I know how it feels. And probably I'm going to be sleeping very badly for the next couple of weeks because in three Thursdays from now, not the June 8th, not June 15th, June 22nd, it's going to be released a game called Final Fantasy 16. I already bought it. I know it's going to be available for me to play it. It's there, but I am anxious as I've never been in my entire life because I think I cannot leave until the game releases. And I'm like, okay, I have to work. Good, I'm working. When I have free time, I am like, why the time is not passing? I want to June 22nd to arrive as soon as possible. And it's very complicated. I know how to be anxious
Do
is.
you consider yourself addicted and gay?
Yes, I am. Because it's like, it's my therapy, you know, it's the way I found to escape reality.
Oh,
And
I got it.
because I have ADHD, I cannot focus on things that I don't want to. It's very difficult for me. And I have lack of dopamine on my organism. So video games help me to be like, oh, I can feel this emotion and it's good. And this is a problem. And I'm learning to deal with it. Okay. I do therapy. Therapy is good. And I'm going to my therapist tomorrow. So nice. What about you, Shelly? How do you deal with stress and the problems in your life?
Um, I'm dancing.
Dancing is good. What do you like dance?
Salão, dança de salão, dança de salão,
Dance.
salão
Oh, good.
dancing.
That's so good. I thought you were going to say forró.
Yes,
Forró is good? Two for one side,
yes,
two for the other
yeah,
side.
ambos. Yeah.
Step to the left, step to the right, step to the left, step to the right. It's good. Forró is good. You know Fala Mansa?
Yes.
Fala Mansa is good. It's the only forró band that I listen to.
Nem sei se eles ainda estão.
I don't know either. I watched his video clips on CBS, I think is the name of the channel here in Brazil that's not paid. And I don't know if this channel is already on air or not. But I remember that before I go to bed to sleep, I put on CBS and they played like Sapatilha 37, Shot da Alegria. It's a very good band, forró band.
I like, but não. Mas eu gosto.
But what? Sorry?
Não é meu preferido, mas eu gosto.
Okay, good. And working out, do you think it's a way to release stress and feel better?
The gym.
The gym helps.
Beat dance. Dança de ritmo.
Rhythm
say?
dance
Um,
is a good one. Zumba, for example.
mas,
Hello. Oh,
por aí.
what? Your microphone didn't catch what you told.
Mais ou menos por aí.
Oh, okay, good. Very nice, very nice. Fernando, what do you do to alleviate stress and deal with your challenges in your daily life?
I sleep or I play video games.
Good. But when it's not enough, what else do you do?
Acho que nada, acho que eu só faço isso. Mas
Only this?
se não der. Se não
Don't you
tiver
you drink tea, or don't you do like buy some candles, light them, like, okay, now I'm going to connect with the energy of the ambient. I'm going to let everything explode while I be in peace. No?
não.
Don't you have a mantra like, okay, I have to live my life?
I think no.
No? Okay, good. Video games and rest is a good way. Is a good way. What about you, Washington? How do you deal with stress and with the challenges in your life?
Well, for one, I like to just like let all of it out of me, you know?
Let it out. Like, do you have like a sport that you do, like, or you
No,
fight martial arts?
When I say let it out of me, I meant that I spent the entire day listening to sad music and on my bed. And the
And
next
cry
day,
rivers.
yes,
Ooh,
that's
that's good.
exactly it. And
Okay, guys. So this is a good way. When I was younger, it was very difficult for me to let it out, like to let myself cry when I'm not good. And this relieves a lot when you accept that you are bad and you need to cry. You don't need to be like a stone or a wall forever, Oh, no problem, Fernando, no problem. It's so good, so good. It's a good advice too. Let me see here. Who else needs to talk? Everybody talked? Everybody answered this question? Yes? I think so. So I'm going to ask one last question, and it's going to be very quick, okay? Enes, tell me, what are some of the things that make you happy?
To hang out with my family.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
What about you,
Definitely.
Marcelo?
Go out.
Go out where? Where do you like to go?
Go to the beach, go to the movies.
That's so good. Oh, Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. Are you going to watch it?
I saw this movie last Saturday.
It's good.
It's very good movie.
Good. I'm going to buy my ticket and I'm going to watch it this weekend, I think. Okay, but I think I will do it. What about you, Mr. Julio? What are some of the things that make you happy?
play cards with my friends and make a barbecue. Tomorrow, I think I'll do that.
Do you bet when you play cards?
No, I don't like to bet. I'm fear of it it can become a
Addiction.
addict. Yeah.
I know, I know. There is a kind of game that the genre of the game is gotcha. It's
Yeah.
like a roulette game that you have, I don't know, maybe characters or weapons or cosmetics, and that's you have a percentage of chance of getting it, but you have to spend a certain coin in game to try to get it. And when
I
you don't get it, it has a limited time. You have the option to pay for real money to try to get
Okay.
it. You know,
I'm
and I was
spending
addicted.
I'm already spending a lot of money with beers and barbecues. I don't need anything more to
To spend
spend
your
my
money
money.
with. That's good. Well, when I was younger, like 3 years ago, I started to play a game called Genshin Impact. And I played lots with a lot of people. And it was this kind of games, you know. And I spent lots of money on it. I could buy a motorbike if I if I save that money. It's addicted. It's addicted. This game is so good. But it gets you in a point that you have nothing else to do and you just collect characters and weapons. And that's where the problem becomes, because they're not producing anything else in the game and you were like, okay, I have to keep playing because if I don't, I will lose everything. Oh, come on, Fernando. No, don't try to get me into games that are not going to have an ending, okay? That's why I play role-playing games. Because role-playing games have a fixed story. You have the beginning, the middle, and the end. And when it ends, you go to the next one. Washington, what are the things that make you happy?
Well, I like to draw. Drawing makes me happy, especially when the draw, like when the image in my head is like
Mhm.
perfect on the paper.
That's so good. Are you a traditional artist or a digital one?
I'm a traditional artist, but to I'm also trying to make digital art.
That's
Uh,
good. Do you have a digital pen display or something?
yes, in fact I do. It's somewhat difficult, but I can manage it.
Hmm. That's
Very
great because I started with some intros from Wacom, you know? The ones that is just a drawing tablet, is not a pen display. You don't see what you're drawing with. You connect to the computer, you point the pen on the surface, and your mouse pointer moves, you know? I had one of these, and then I bought a Wacom One pen display. This one has the function of monitor. That's what I use to see you and look the chat while I look at the main monitor here. It's very good and it's very different, the experience. And it's good. What about, let me see here. Who else needs to answer? I think Fernando. No, Fernando just said that he's. Ah, no, it is Fernando. Fernando, tell me, what are the things that make you happy? Fernando, are you there? Playing video games? Okay, that's good. And for you, Chieli, what are the things that make you feel good and happy? Not to
Uh,
release stress, just to be happy.
Hang out with my friends and my
Oh,
family.
where do you like to go out when you go out with your friends?
Uh, in the movies meeting in the house.
That's good.
Um,
Social parties, right?
yes. E passeio ao ar livre seria o quê? Outdoor walks?
Outdoor, going outdoors.
Going outdoor.
Yes. To have a hiking too, yeah, right?
Okay. That's
That's
so.
so good. Good. So, is there anybody that I didn't ask? Or everybody answered? It's right, man. Ariel has no microphone today. Washington, okay. Chieli, okay. Julio, okay? Right? Fernando, Marcelo, and Enes, okay. I think that's all. Guys, for today, this is all we had, okay? I'm going to stop the recording here, but if we want to ask something else or ask a question or other things, we can do afterwards, okay? So I'm going to finish the recording here. Stop recording, okay?